Should we even talk about the no good Jericho appreciators?
Oof, this segment.
I can't even. I don't know. I was reading the newspaper. I was combing my pubic hair. The Jericho appreciators face to face with Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. It's always the same. And Jericho's traded a group of people who, in their own individual ways, had talent and didn't need to be in a group with him to another group that really has no discernible star quality talent and is just there to be his flunkies, and they're less interesting than the other guys were. And here it is. What'd you think? Did I miss anything?
Yeah, you missed a lot. I don't know why you skipped this. Of all the things, I don't know why you skipped this. Eddie Kingston was phenomenal on the mic.
But I saw Jericho and his guys out there first. And I don't want to see the overacting quasi macho man promos from Fat Faced 2.0, Daddy Mac Daddy. And I don't want to see Daniel Garcia wandering around saying he's a sports entertainer. You enjoyed this?
No, I didn't enjoy it, but of all the things for you to skip, I can't believe you skipped this. You know, it was the epitome of everything that's wrong with Jericho stuff. Eddie Kingston comes out there and does a fantastic promo, and Jericho's still just hamming it up and doing his little shtick right now. And to me, it's getting lamer and lamer. Like, with everything with Jericho, the first week or two, you're like, okay, it's interesting. Let's see where he goes. And then you get to this point where you're like, oh, this is terrible. And like everything else with Jericho, Kingston and them get a few words in, and then later in the night, they all get their ass kicked. That's every Jericho angle. Okay, we'll do something, and then you get your comeback, and that same episode, we kick the shit out of you. That's exactly what they did with MJF, that entire feud. And that's what they're doing now.
Well, I'm just telling you.
I wish they would have been booking Eddie Kingston smarter instead of just saying, oh, Jericho wants to latch onto him, let's do this. They even tried to play that up a little bit in the promos early on with this. That's what happened.
Yeah, remember Eddie said, you ain't gonna... How did he phrase it? You're not going to sap all of my heat or latch onto me and leave me laying by the side of the road or whatever. And that's
exactly what happened.
But now do you think that Jericho has noticed that Kingston has already cooled off so bad because they didn't capitalize on his Players Tribune article and all the goodwill he had? So now by the time he's got this program going with the guy he thought was going to be the next hot thing, they've already botched the next hot thing's booking, cooled him off. Might not last long. In the parking garage, there was the Japs, the Jericho appreciators. And we haven't seen enough of them because now they have, in the garage that we find out they've already beaten up Santana and Ortiz, and then they're holding Kingston, and Jericho's fumbling with something, and he threw or tried to throw. He did throw the fireball. He tried to throw it at Eddie Kingston and set the top of his head on fire. He missed his face, and it landed on the top of his head. Chris, your wad was a little tight. That's what the problem was. If you want the fireball to not only spread out wide, but also float upward, then don't wad your paper so tight. You wadded it too tight, and when you lit it, you just flew it, and it went straight across and sat on his head and then fucking disappeared. But they set Eddie Kingston on fire now. Does that count on the same show as a stipulation or gimmick match on the same show as, let's see, a girls' Philadelphia street fight, a ladder match, a 10-man tag? Now the mugging of the House of Black, whatever happened there, and...
Is there anyone in that company with the balls to say to Chris Jericho, we're not doing your stupid shit today?
Apparently not.
I mean, it's not Tony Khan.
Somebody would.
Does anyone who works with Chris Jericho have the balls to say, we're not doing whatever your bad ideas are? Use them next time with someone else. We're not doing them.
It's good ideas, bad ideas. It's every idea. He has every idea to do everything that's ever been done. All of them have the idea to do everything that's ever been done, whether it's called for or not, whether it means anything or not, whether it applies to the situation or not.
This Eddie Kingston feud has been such a waste of all of Eddie Kingston's momentum, been a waste of Santana and Ortiz. I like Garcia a little more than you. Now I don't want to see him anymore. Now I don't want to see him anymore.
Hey, a lot of people now, they're talking on Twitter and they're making comments on YouTube. You know what? This guy, Daniel Garcia, has yet to win one match on television, but yet he's on every show every week working with main event guys, and we can't get away from him. We can't find fucking Hobbs with a magnifying glass. But we can't get away from Daniel Garcia.
I'm telling you, every single time that a babyface team has ever risen up against Jericho and his crew, and again, it was even a heel team, they get one over on him, either with an attack, which Jericho and his crew immediately turn into them winning the attack, or a promo, and Eddie killed Jericho in the ring. Eddie was so real, and Jericho got faker and faker, and it was just so bad.
But you know what? It hurts Kingston.
Because
every time that he's real and every time he tells somebody something's going to happen and it don't happen and he don't do it and nothing and he just gets his mouth pissed in again.
I'm so mad you didn't watch this promo. In the promo, Jericho, who again, he's so hokey right now, tells Kingston, we're going to put a hit on you. Kingston, to his credit, reacts the way someone from where we're from, this area, would react if something like that said, if you know people who don't play around with that kind of shit.
What Kingston said was, if you intend to say that to somebody where I'm from, then we intend to put somebody in the ground. Are you ready to do that? But Eddie's not going to be allowed to even put this guy to the ground, much less in the ground.
And then Jericho got more and more silly. And again, it ends with Kingston and his guys looking all right. By the end of the night, once again, Kingston got beat down. Once again. I mean, it's just...
And set on fire.
And set on fire. Are they going to burn his eyebrows off? When he comes back, his eyebrows gone? We'll find out.
No, because he didn't hit him in the face with the fireball.